Hey, so I'm Mike, Mad Mike, and I'm talking about the history of Fender today. Fender started off with a guy named Doc Kaufman and Leo Fender back in 1947. So Leo liked surf music, not surf music, but Hawaiian music. Yeah, Hawaiian music, and he was like, okay, well, I like the sound of those Hawaiian guitars, and also, so let's make Hawaiian guitars. So they started making Hawaiian guitars, you know, the lap steel kind of guitars where they sit on the guy's lap and he's like that, you know, that kind of thing. So, anyway, he decides to try his hand and make a solid body electric guitar, and it ends up getting rented out to all the local country musicians, you know, for that whole twangy, you know, that kind of thing. Alright, dag you. Anyway, he makes this thing and it rents out to a lot of people. So he thinks, you know what? We could make an electric solid body Spanish guitar and we could actually, you know, market it to the masses. So he designs this thing. What eventually became known as, if you didn't have this big chrome pickup thing in the neck here, the Esquire. Or as it's better known, the Telecaster. So he created the Telecaster in 1948. Prototypes look completely different. And then he was at a trade show and they said, dude, you don't have a truss rod in the neck. So he put a truss rod in the neck. And then they released it in 1948, late 48. The Fender Broadcaster came out. For about 2 years, Gretsch went to Fender and sent him a cease and desist because the name Broadcaster was already taken for their drum kits. So Fender goes ahead and goes, okay, I'll change it. Well, what kind of name can we give it? And during the time, they just cut the Broadcaster out the logos and just put Fender on the headstock, and it was called the No-Caster because there was nothing up there. And they goes, okay, well, let's go ahead and yeah, let's have another drink. So Fender goes, well, television's a new thing. Well, let's call it something cool like that. I know, let's call it the Telecaster. And henceforth the Telecaster name was born. And country musicians and rockabilly musicians everywhere rejoiced as they finally had a solid body guitar that would not feed back at all. And be nice and loud for public performance. Everywhere Fender became known for their big twangy sound, including with the new rock and roll musicians of the day. But soon Fender started getting people coming to him complaining about the design of the freaking guitar. They're like, well, this slab body with no contours hurts my rib cage. And it's only got 2 pickups. Nobody has one with 3, and I want to have a tremolo bar like Bigsby has on his stuff, and I want it to have like 3 pickups. And a guy named Bill Carson said most of that. And he went to Fender, and Fender made a new one called the Stratocaster. 2 big old horns, and you know, 2 horns on it, kind of like that, kind of like 2 telly horns offset, and 3 pickups. You've probably seen one. Buddy Holly plays them. And hence the Stratocaster, the world's most popular electric guitar, was born.